Well, good morning, and welcome back to another day with Nacho Stuff. We have been struggling this morning. The struggle is real. We have not found much stuffs out here. Hey, we got a pumpkin and some bats. Oh, that's gonna be like 1 inch of string. We're not messing with that. What we got in here? Rollerblades. With the plastic bottoms. We don't want those. Alright, what's next? Some trumpets. Those we want. Those are probably brass. Michael's from 97. I still don't want those. I want that though. I want these. And this. And this. It's in the bag. Looks like makeup of some sort. Ooh, Christmas lights, it says. Ah, that's garland though. It's got lights on it though. We'll add that. We'll add you guys to this pile. This will be our to-go box. But anywho's, we've driven multiple neighborhoods already. I ain't found anything. So then I went, we didn't check this one, did we? You can go in here, because you're mentals. Come on. So, I ran back because yesterday I delivered a couple of machines to my washer and dryer guy, and I saw a grill, but I didn't have my trailer. So I went through that neighborhood. Drill's gone. Whoops. Makeup, get back in there. Grill's gone. So that tells me that someone's definitely coming through here. These are probably vintage, right? Yeah, I'm not messing with them now. I drove by a house the other day that had literally 200 blow molds in it. That's metal. Plastic, 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 plastic. That's metal, whatever it is. Shank, we'll have to come back for the box. So, we'll start off with what we can find. We're actually in the neighborhood. The gentleman that gave me, I forget what he gave me in here. Some guy in here. What did he give me last week? I want to say, oh, he gave me those weights. I know that. I remember that. But he gave me something else too. Oosh. He texted me and said he's got some more stuff for me. So that's why we came in here. And then we're gonna go to the far side of this neighborhood and see if we can get around whoever's in here, which is my guess, it's Kevin. So we always run into Kevin on Monday. So either his truck is fixed or he got a loaner again. Because there's definitely somebody out here scooping up all the scoops. So let's see if we can gather some before they're gone. Nothing to get too excited about. Oh, he's excited though. Guard the scrap junkyard dog. Hi. Let's go. Guess we're just gonna keep inching up through this neighborhood. There's my buddy down there. He's still not happy with me. Oosh. Never trying to slide up. I'm not even going to turn you guys off. Cut more bits. Like I said, Nothing to get too excited about, but we'll take it. If I can get a bit like that every second house, we can get a full today. If we get a bit like this every other neighborhood, we're in serious trouble. Let's go. Well, we got part of a bike. Oh, we got some other stuff in here too, don't we? Yo, metal. You guys all want me metal in here. Out to a shredder. That's all it's wired to. Oh, that's brass. Metal? No, you're not metal. Interesting. Oh, by the way, the poll is finished and we're doing cords by the pound this month. I appreciate you guys' help in keeping me sane. That would be so much easier. Come on. You guys to clip that. Make my life way easier, and I appreciate you guys for that. So we've still got some cord at the house too. We made this cord from the other day. So we'll have our first cord total today. And then we'll bulk it up. I would suggest if you're going to guess, don't guess on this video because we'll have an official video out. But also, I would wait a couple of days because I'm gonna have to gather up what I've thrown into the backyard and such to get that first bountiful in from the last couple of days. While we were trying to decide what we're going to do. So keep your eyes peeled for the starting number so you have a better guess. Onward. Look at that one. That's pretty fancy. Fitness 2. Clever fitness, clever life. It's a weird seat though. Oh, doesn't look very comfortable. Oh. Not very heavy either. Onward. Certainly not traditional scrap, but this stuff adds up. It's not very big, but I'll guarantee this is a good 20 pounds probably. So we'll take her. We're gonna put her so she doesn't fall out the cracks. $1. Let's go. It's a nice looking Weber, dude. Sorry, brother. You got it. We'll keep this one. Now let's see how she looks. I mean, you're a little dirty, but you're not. I mean, wow. Wow. That's a pretty looking girl right there, folks. Let's try this. This is a true test of whether she's wore out or not. Yeah, that's always the first thing to go. That darn starters, they never work. Hey, how are you? Yeah, no, it looks nice.
The thing is that when you go and turn it on,
Uh-huh.
what do you call
The igniter.
Ignite is not working.
Yeah.
So just throw a match in.
Yeah, that's always first to go. Hey, no worries, thank you. That's that. Let's skedaddle. This is pretty awesome. I had to scoot up kind of to make sure I could let people through, but we're gonna get ourselves a motorcycle and a grill. That's pretty awesome. This grill's not quite as nice as that last one. That last one was pretty sweet. I think I might be selling that. So is this electric, right? Razor? Yeah, it's gonna have a big old battery in it, if not two. But I wonder if you just need a charge. Whoosh! That's pretty cool. I think I might be keeping that too. I need to find out why it lights up. Twist right here. Oh no. I've got that battery at the house. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out too. Let's go. Not sure what's in this box, but it looked like it's a hose. Could have been metal, could have not been metal. Has plastic connections too. No bueno. Man, when I started today, I thought for sure we were gonna crush it. I was thinking, man, we're gonna do so good. We're gonna find so much stuff, especially after how well we ended up with last week on a Friday for all things. And it has been a struggle. Doesn't help that I think that we're definitely behind somebody, but I ran further and I'm not finding much over his either. And I'm not behind somebody. Not over here at least. Hey, let's go. Oh, and I totally forgot because I'm totally brain dead. You guys know how it goes. Just like the, get the contest winner video. So this weekend, oh, these are plastic. Oh, the worst. So this weekend I started to do the winter video, and then squirrel. I walked away from it and I didn't get back. So that's gonna go up today. And wanted to throw this out there. See these fancy gloves? Someone done sent me another pack of gloves. And whoever you are, thank you. I love you. I was hurting, man. The one glove I had on Friday had a hole in the pinky and sliced the tip of my finger. So the fact that I got full protection again, pretty amazing. Again, no note. Leave me a comment, let me know who you are so I can thank you in person. But just wanted to throw it out there. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hey, hey, hey. What do you know? Got ourselves our first fan of the day, a cyclone. This one looks pretty decent shape, huh? Maybe it's just the sun that makes it look pretty. And if you didn't know, we're fans of fans here at Nacho Stuff. So take a moment to smash that like button. Hashtag fan of a fan. Again, not too exciting, but we're taking it. Ooh, these are all one piece. I thought this was two pieces. It won't be like that, huh? Let's see if this side will do that. There we go. Even better. Now it's definitely less awkward. Onward. Man, this microwave has seen better days. Missing this door. Should make it easier to take apart, right? I know, we have not packed very well today, but that's just kind of the mood I get into when you're not finding much stuffs. Little shark in a chunky looking fire pit. Chunky. Come on, be heavy. You in there? Nope. Wouldn't it be amazing if this was copper? What's all the rust on it, Matt? I don't know. I was just saying. It would be amazing. Now we can do some smoke screen. Again, not a whole lot, but beggars can't be choosers. Watch out, lizard. Watch out, Mr. Lizard. I like you. Do we take the whole thing or just the battery? If there is a battery. It's got real tires or fake tires? Fake tires. Ooh. Ah, someone done got the battery already. These stickers. Man. Man, oh man. Squish. Well, I guess while it's slow, we might as well play Can We Not Break Glass? Yeah, right? Oh, gosh. I really don't have to bring all this stuff. Let's see what kind of screws we got going here. Oh! Trying to tear my shirt.
Take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby. So take it let's take it real slow. You know we got what you need, baby, so take it, move along. I said we got what you need, honey, come and groove along. Come on. Rolling on that highway and beating up. Wow! Come on, and groove along. Come on. Said babe, I said babe, oh honey, come and groove along. You gotta feel it, yeah, you gotta move along.
Let's get out of here. I guess this is the kind of day we're gonna have, guys. So we've actually run everything that we can run on Monday, and we have not found a squatola. So we've gone over, this is actually gonna be a Wednesday, but I don't normally do well over here, so I thought I'd come over early and see if people have started to toss stuff out yet. Can't hurt, right? I'm waiting to hear back from a guy. My mower guy called and he said he's got a rider for me. But I'm trying to get a hold of the guy and he's not responding. So I'd really like to add that to the load today, but we'll see if we can reach him. And this is why you keep stumbling around. Eventually you'll stumble onto something. There was a refrigerator here at one point, I think. These look like refrigerator shelves. This is a whole gosh darn pool. I don't want to mess my grill up. Get off that grill. Get off the grill. Slide it all the way up yonder. There. That's what we're looking for. Two letters. Oh, it's slide. Wow. Taking all these poles. When I first picked those up, I was like, gosh darn it, they're plastic, but they're not. Not very heavy though. I don't know how these little flimsy poles are holding up a million gallons of water. Where are all the bubbles at? Possible tester. Yeah, I think so. Sharp. $2017. Definite tester. Thought that was a snake for a second. Sure if he's getting rid of that or not. Whoa. Tricky little TV. I don't know if that's going or not. Let's take a look and see what it is. Steel table, I'm not sure about. They can stay. Let's skedaddle. All right, guys. Sorry, no unload today. The guy next to me had his radio blaring, and you can't film when you got other music going on. So he was there the whole time I was there, basically. So. Tis what it is. We didn't have it much anyways, to be honest with you. I did stop by at the house on the way to the yard and picked up those rims that I've had for now 3 weeks or so. They're going. I'm over it. It's going to help beef up the day a little bit. Picked up the extra, a little bit of the extra wire I had. So we'll turn it into Jeffy and see kind of what today prevails. Ooh, he's over there chopping stuff up. Jeff's been busy lately. Huh? No, it's not on your list. I gotta check another one. You said that you had Idaho, and I don't think you do. Yeah, you doubled up on the Montana. There's one other one that I was like,
Are they happy that it's up?
Okay, Mississippi. I couldn't tell. That was too scripted.
Are they happy that I have it up?
They are. They're very happy.
And
I'm happy too because I can.
I beat you.
No,
Yeah, because it didn't reach her.
I don't know. It could have.
It didn't reach in the same.
I didn't hear that she didn't get it. Where on the deck? What? They're heavy.
That's 50 pounds.
They should be 52.
Hey, if you break my scale.
You drop these things on them.
No, not like that. Not like, wow.
Oh my gosh, Jeffrey.
Hey, it's $100 an hour for them to come out here.
What?
Yeah. Service the scale.
Yeah.
They have like a minimum charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle.
That's why you guys make the big bucks, though. What? Yeah, I know. I just got to cut the wire off first. Look at that. We're counting wire this month.
Who? You?
Yeah.
As in pound
By pound. So I definitely got to get on my wire. I'll get in trouble. What is that? Is that 104?
I don't know.
You don't know.
203?
Oh, 204.
203.
204. Your scale's off. Say, huh? Look at that.
Oh my God, another grand.
Woo! Hey, this could add up, man. This could make the difference between one winner and two winners, you know?
Really?
Yeah, really. At the end of the month, if I do this every time, it's probably, I don't know, a couple of pounds at the end of the month.
If you really wanted to be a pull all the wire out from inside here.
Yeah, that'd be really a lot of work though. I'm not getting crazy now, Jeff. What's going on? Where's that? It's to the bottom of the bucket. That's weird. Huh?
I paid $90.
The guy back in the yard said he'd give me $80 for him. Well, I told him I was gonna get 100 from you, so.
Hey,
Yeah, that's clean, right? There's one that's got a screw in it. It's stripped.
and that's the boss.
Yeah, that's fine.
That wire?
I'm trying to get it all into one thing here. Leave those ones in there then. I'll take those.
Yeah. Same thing with this guy.
Yeah. I just popped them apart.
That's a bike.
Yep.
2 of them, huh?
No, that's a motorcycle. That one is. The other one is.
Still counts as a bike.
I don't think so. You gotta be able to turn it into the guy. I don't think the guy takes motorized bikes. Oh no, that'll work. That's brass, right? Oh, put that rack over there. You got your big clippers on you? What? The end's fine on this? You ready for the wire?
Yeah.
Dirty? Who dropped these off?
Somebody this morning. They're aluminum.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I'm right here.
That's brass, right?
Yeah. Can I rip this off?
Yeah. Come on, muscles.
Well, it's tied.
Yeah, then I just pull off that one voice and it goes that out.
I bet this weighs a pound. What do you think?
Probably just a pound. $10.
Do you have Twitter?
What?
Do you have Twitter?
Twitter?
Yeah.
I don't really use it, but I have it. You ready? I actually think I have probably 50 Twitter accounts. Yeah. I used to have a bunch of websites, so I had a Twitter for each of my websites.
Okay. See, now I gotta do, I know I gotta throw those way up there.
Oh, there. That's gonna be pretty sketchy if you don't bolt it to the wall.
They haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I know.
It's drilled into the
Ground?
well, they're anchored in.
Okay.
I did that on Friday. I anchored.
Well, it was those rims. What the load? The load stunk.
Dirty today?
The tires.
He's filming you. He's filming you.
Hey, don't film me.
Don't film without my consent.
I don't have a waiver. What do you load, 2? 3? How you liking the new GoPro? Third GoPro? Really?
All brand new out the box.
Really?
Dude.
That's horrible.
It's absolutely, it's been a nightmare.
Did you mess with the settings?
I didn't even, the first one wouldn't even turn on.
Really?
The second one started.
Where are you buying them from? Off the side of the road?
Where I get the bikes, same place.
From the bike guy.
The same place.
From my bike guy.
So, but this one now, yeah, seems to be pretty good. Yeah, still recording.
1 minute and 17 seconds.
Yeah,
Still a 9?
It's 8.
8, okay.
Yeah, they said that between the 8 and the 9 there wasn't much difference.
Right.
And that the 8 was the superior for drivers and stuff like that. And then they said the 11th was horrible for a long form. That it was just.
I knew they had problems with the 10. I didn't know they're at 11 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they said right now it's just.
I knew they 10 blew. That's why I was gonna go with the 9 because
My girlfriend's
I heard
looking out.
I heard they had all kind of problems with the 10.
Malcolm and something. Malcolm and something. You probably know what that is in the neighborhood.
Oh, it's in yours?
Yeah.
What I gotta go get?
Yeah, I know. You don't even know where it is.
I know where it lives.
I know you do.
It's somewhere in there.
I'm going out there.
I don't even know where Malcolm is. So I'm just saying. She said, "Show this to Mikey."
He'll never unload in time.
Look at all the. Look at all that good.
Dude, that was a good fun.
You found that?
Yeah, I saw him find that. Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, that's right. That
It
was
looked
one of
like the
Carl's
next trailer mic's gonna be full of stuff too.
So,
I don't know
What's that thing? That
looks
thing.
like a nice job box.
That block.
That's my
But for the
chocolate.
most
For
part, it
this?
looks like
Yeah.
tin and trash.
How's that? Was that thing slide into it, or does it?
battery slides into it, but
Oh, the battery comes out.
yeah.
Oh. See, I have a cheap one at home that you do a USB and plug it in. Is that how most of those are?
This has USB too on the side of it.
Okay.
But it's easier to do it like that. I'll shoot you my settings that I've got on mine.
Okay.
See,
Yeah. All I did.
because I did a bunch of research. I'm sure they're the same from. This is a 5.
Okay.
But I'll shoot you the different ones. I looked all over the place, and I think my settings are halfway decent. Kind of. So I'll let you know what mine are, and then you can
Yeah, I haven't even
modify
gotten
yours from there.
to my advanced settings.
Yeah, because it really helps with the sound and the kind of the quality of the image. And I messed around trying to figure it all out, and mine's nothing fancy, but to me, I think it's good enough. And I've just kind of set it and forget it.
Right. That's what I want to do. And I just on this
I got enough things going on.
touch things. I'm like, oh, please don't break again. Please don't break. Oh, so frustrated. Yes.
What?
This one works great, so
Yeah. Well,
that's how it is sometimes.
all right, brother.
Hey, man.
Kill it.
Thanks.
Oh, I didn't throw the stuff out. We good, Jeffrey? Huh? We good? Are you tweeting me?
No, I like to. I like to stir up the pot. So this guy's like, no matter what your political persuasion, Joe Biden has given his life to serve the American people. That's being an American. I was like just so delusional and crawl back from where he came from. What good has he done in 47 years? You're at 172. You got $4 more?
What's that?
172.
172? Really?
Yeah, well, 90
Wow.
90 of that came from.
I had a lot more other stuff in there. My other stuff was better than I thought it was then.
91 came
What I have in shred?
580.
Okay.
29.
Oh, the extrusion helped too. And I had 40 pounds of wire. Wow. What?
You had stuff on top of stuff. I didn't grab it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, we got a little bit more in here. It's not going to be $4. No.
Gonna be grabbed.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
What are you doing with that thing?
Huh?
That grill.
I want to sell it. Look how nice it is. It's a friggin' Weber, dude. It's in good shape.
I was cleaning it up on this side.
I mean, look at the things. I mean, all the grates are still good. It's better than mine.
Well, then are you gonna use it?
Push goes to shove, I just might upgrade mine. Mine's like,
He said
mine's
he
like
has
falling
a,
off.
mini fridge that I can have.
Okay.
He said the freezer part freezes up.
Right, that's normal.
I just want beer.
Right.
I don't care. So.
The only thing when I take it, the first thing I checked was that doesn't work. And the lady came out and she's like, oh, the igniter doesn't work, but besides that, it's fine.
You know you can unscrew those. It's a
Yeah, I know.
double A in there.
I just use the lighter. Mine
Yeah, I
is
use the long
it's
one,
a
too.
first. It's the first thing that goes on these things.
Yeah,
They're crap.
Because it sits outside.
Yeah.
And gross.
But this thing's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm either going to upgrade or I'm going to sell it. One of the two. It'll probably sit in my backyard for a year. I'll go and bring it up here.
You might be able to swap out your grates for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think mine.
That's broke. Oh,
What?
no, is it at 0?
Mine doesn't work anyway. So like I said, it's
I turn mine on high. If I do a steak, it's about 3.5 minutes on each side.
yeah.
And that's it. And my kid loves it.
I cook by feel. So it'll.
So like this.
Yeah.
You like a medium well or a medium
Like
rare?
right here.
What is that?
That's medium rare right there.
Oh, you like that about 2.5 minutes on each side.
No, it takes that.
It's kind of moving a little bit.
No, my mother-in-law likes it mooing. I don't like mine. I don't like mine to be cold.
No. I made some chicken crack yesterday.
Oh yeah.
In the crock pot. You do 3 or 4 chicken breasts, 2 things of cream cheese, half a cup of ranch, half a cup of blue cheese,
Uh-huh.
half a cup of Frank's Red Hot, and half a cup of hot sauce.
That's probably a lot like this, the Publix one, right?
Yep. Yeah, probably a little spicier. A little taquito spicier. It's so good.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Feels better than tonight.
All right, brother, I'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, guys, we're weighed and paid. And I'm a little shocked. Honestly, I knew the rims were going to add up. That's why I really brought the rims, just because I was like, man, today's been horrible. We'll throw those in there. I'm sick of having them around. Only a handful of people have even inquired about them since I've listed them. And I've got them all the way down to like 200 bucks. So I was like, forget about it. Let's just get rid of those things and be done with them. So, I wasn't surprised that tin was low because I didn't think we had much tin, but all those other tidbits added up to a nice number. So let's jump into the receipt here. Tin, 580 pounds. So like you see, we had a pretty dismal load. 580 does not shock me, especially since I kept the grill. I'm going to try to sell that or maybe upgrade my existing grill. My existing grill is fine, but the bottom like cabinet part, one of the wheels has rusted off, so now it's kind of collie bumper whomper, and I put a 2x4 under it to, it's just kind of jimmy rigged to still look nice, but that one's in great shape, so I might upgrade. Who knows? Or I'll sell it, one of the two. Chrome rims, those were the rims we turned in. 203 pounds. They were supposed to be 52 pounds a piece, so we lost a pound someplace. It's not an exact science, I know. 45 cents a pound for $91.35. So I figured they were going to be just shy of a $100 bill, and they were. So brass unclean was that lamp 210. Insulated copper wire, or actually extrusion, was all those doors we took apart. Not all of it was clean, so I kept the non-clean part, anything that was considered as clean, because all the screws were out of it. I turned in, there's a couple I still need to take out some metal components. So it's 28 pounds, since a pound, $16.80. So it was well worth stopping for those doors, even though we had to play with glass for a little bit. Insulated copper wire, I had way more than I thought I had. I basically just picked up what I had in the backyard. I still have some in the garage. So if you want to guess, wait for the actual video that we're gonna have, the guessing video, but you might wanna wait till I turn in this first round of extras, because my average is not 40 pounds a day. What? 40 pounds a day, 75 cents a pound, 30 bucks. Yellow brass, we had a pound of clean. That was those two horns. $1.20 a pound for $1.20. Brass unclean was, what did I turn in? Oh, that door handle. 2 pounds, 70 cents a pound, $1.40. And then insulated computer wire was the Christmas tree lights. We had 3 strands plus a little bit, 4 pounds, 26 cents a pound for $1.04 for a grand total of $172.89. That tells me when you take the 90 bucks off of that, I'm still almost at 100 bucks, which is crazy to me. We were almost at 100 bucks with what we did today. It was pretty sad out there. I don't know, I'm shocked. So hope you enjoyed it. I know from battery life that we filmed more than I think we filmed, because I don't feel like we found that much today. I was really shocked. I was expecting it today to be fantabulous. So, well, I'm really surprised we're not finding more Christmas stuff than we are. I figured I'd just be swimming in lights. I figured I'd be swimming in, dead blow-ups and things like that people have tried and not been successful in putting up. I mean, we are into December now. Where's all the Christmas purge? I don't know. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. And it's Nacho Stuff. But that doesn't mean you can't take someone else's trash and turn it into cash. So another thank you for the person that sent me the gloves. They came in really handy today. No new cuts, no new bruises. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Plus I still have 14 more pairs. And for all of you that scrap, these gloves are amazing because they're just heavy enough to protect you, but they're light enough that you don't necessarily feel like you're wearing gloves. They've got this coating on them, so they're kind of like semi-waterproof on the front side. So when you're dealing with all the wet stuff, you don't get your hands all wet. And because they end up being roughly $1 a pair, based upon the price that you buy the packet for, if they get tore up, you don't feel super guilty throwing them away versus the ones that cost 20 bucks a pair. So I'll leave that link down in the description. grab them if you want them, because they're amazing. I love them. And again, thank you for sending them, whoever you are. Leave me a comment so I can thank you in person. So until tomorrow, be safe, be happy, and I'll see y'all then.